Po. Welcome po sa DPWH Sorsogon 2nd, Payawin, Gubat, Sorsogon. Today is June 24, 2025. Scheduled for today's opening bids is for the contracts RFQ 2025-05-065 procurement of Epson Inc. various colors for printer model Epson WF C879R. RFQ 2025-06-074, procurement of various office equipment, computer monitor, electric typewriter, and ADR. 24, GFL 0050, supply and delivery of various toner and other printer and copier supplies for use at the DPWH Sorsogon 2nd, DEO, Planning and Design Section, 2nd quarter 2025, Payawin, Gubat, Sorsogon. 25, GFL 0020, supply and delivery of digital multi-function copier used for the planning and design section, DPWH Sorsogon 2nd, 2nd quarter CY 2025, Payawin, Gubat, Sorsogon. And 25, FL0039, Organizational Outcome 1, ensures safe and reliable national road system, Network Development Program, Road Widening, Tertiary Roads, Gubat, Sorsogon. Present here today for today's opening bids are the following: Dave Pitt Pianir, Back Vice Chairman; Levi Pura Jr., Back Chairman; Present. Joanna C. Galagos, Back Member; Present. Gloria Coleros, Back Member; Present. Glenn Alinisio, Back Secretariat; Present. Nathaniel D. Amore, Back Secretariat; Rubian Piao, Back Secretariat; Maricel Isico, Back Secretariat; Ariel Pancho, Back Secretariat; Rebecca Ishamino, Back Secretariat; Rebecca Dina Barong, Back Secretariat; Melody Pinibara, Back Secretariat; Jessalyn R. Milapina. Mr. Chair, for today's opening bids, meron na po tayo forum and wala po present na contractor din po.
Since the forum was declared, this bid opening is now called to order.
Okay, Mr. Chair, proceed na po tayo sa opening bids. Unahin po muna natin ang RFQ number. Unahin po muna natin ang RFQ 2025-05-065. Procurement of Epson Inc. various color for printer model Epson WF C879R. For this contract, Mr. Chair, this back office received 4 bids. Ito po ang kanilang bids. Na-request sa back secretary to please open the bids. Tataka na lang. 65. For this contract po, meron pong nag-submit si Source Asia Business Solutions through email. Pandayan Superstores ito. Related through email din po. Geo Trading. Gaken Philippines. Gaken. Ngayon po natin si Geo Trading. Team Certificate of Registration, BTI, valid until January 8, 2013. Mayor's Permit, City of General Trias, Province of Cavite. for 2025. Okay? However, Mr. Chair, wala pong naka-attach na omnibus sworn statement. Mr. Chair, I move to declare for geo trading non-compliant.
Noted.
Next, Pandayon Superstores Incorporated. Okay.
Pandayan.
Pandayan. Pandayan Superstores Incorporated. Magsaysay Street, Salong, Sorsogon City. Field Job Certificate of Registration valid until January 10, 2026. Mayor's Permit, Sorsogon City, valid until December 31, 2025. Team Certificate of Registration. However, Mr. Chair, wala rin pong naka-attach na omnibus sworn statement. Mr. Chair, I would declare po Pandayan Superstores Incorporated non-compliant. Next, Gaken Philippines Incorporated. Field Job Certificate of Registration valid until May 29, 2026. Mayor's Permit, Legazpi City, valid until December 31, 2025. Team Certificate of Registration. Tax clearance valid until September 23, 2025. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized. Securities and Exchange Commission certificate. Attached din po ang articles of incorporation niya. Okay. Dito ma'am. ₱116,500 only. Next, iSource Asia Business Solutions Corporation. Brochures. Field Job Certificate of Registration valid until June 28, 2025. Malapit na. Warranty Certificate signed. Mayor's Permit. iSource Asia. Valid until Naga City, valid until December 31, 2025. Attached sales invoice, application of business permits. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized. Secretary certificate, authority of signatory. Certificate of registration. Bid amount, 126,882 pesos. 126,882. Next, RFQ 2025-06-074. Mr. Chair, for this po, naka-receive po tayo isa lang na request for quotation, mainly from Pandayan Superstores Incorporated. Paki-receive po, paksa. Pandayan Superstores Incorporated. The AB's, for this contract po pala, ang AB's is 98,000 with a contract duration of 20 calendar days. 18 Certificate of Registration, Mayor's Permit, Sorsogon City, valid until December 31, 2025. Field Job Certificate of Registration, valid until January 10, 2026. Brochures. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized. Okay? Diba? Opo, ngayon po kinakain siya. Di naman, ₱78,950 pesos. Next, kita. Mr. Chair, proceed na po tayo sa ating next contract. 24 GFL 0015. With contract name supply and delivery of various toner and other printer photocopier supplies for use at the DPWH Sorsogon 2nd, DEO, Planning and Design Section, 2nd quarter 2025, Payawin, Gubat, Sorsogon. For this, with an approved budget for the contract of 407,025 pesos and 90 centavos with a contract duration of 30 calendar days. Mr. Chair, for this contract po, this back office received isang bid naman po. May request sa back secretary to please obtain the bids from the Gubat. Mr. Chair, ito po kayo ng bids, properly labeled, sealed, and signed. Capilania Office Systems Corporation with SPC. May request sa back secretary to please open the bid. Capilania. Mr. Chair, proceed na po tayo sa opening eligibility and technical documents for 24 GFL 0050. Set registration. Field job certificate of registration valid until September 25, 2025. Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2025. Legazpi City. Statement of all government and private completed contracts which are similar in nature to the contract in bid. Mention DPWH by 2nd DEO 22 GFB 0067. Procurement of spare parts for the repair and replacement of worn-out parts, Copier, airport site, Legazpi City, with an ABC of 1,000,009 with a contract amount of 1,963,137 pesos. With attached proof, contract agreement, notice of award, sales invoice, okay, collection receipt, sufficient work experience, Mr. Chair. May nakatash yung sales invoice. Inspection and acceptance report. Okay. Statement of ongoing government and private contracts, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract with bid, signed, audited financial statements, received July 30, 2024. Annual income tax return, July 13, 2024. NFCC, with an NFCC of 5,793,167.55. Tax clearance valid until February 11, 2026. PIN certificate of registration, bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. Technical specifications proposal, applied, signed. Production delivery schedule, signed. Manpower requirements, signed. Warranty certificate, signed. Certificates, brochures, Kapilandia. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized. With attached secretary certificate, authority of signatory, signed and notarized. ID, schedule of requirements, 30 calendar days. Mr. Chair, since Kapilandia passed the eligibility and technical requirements, I move to declare po sila eligible and compliant.
Please proceed to the financial proposal.
Original financial proposal, Kapilandia. Price schedule for goods offered. Bid for amount 374,155 pesos only. 374,155 pesos. Messenger. Okay. GFL 0020, supply and delivery of digital multifunctional copier for use at the planning and design section, DPWH Sorsogon, DO 2nd quarter 2025, Payawin, Gubat, Sorsogon. With an approved budget for the contract of 654,800 pesos only, with a contract duration of 30 calendar days. Mr. Chair, for this contract po, this back office single bid po. Isang bid lang po. May request sa back secretariat to please read the bids from the request. Mr. Chair, ito po ang talang bids, properly labeled, sealed, and signed. from Capilandia Office Systems Corporation, DSPC. May I request the Bank Secretary to please open the bids. Mr. Chair, ito po naman yung bids from Capilandia Office Systems Corporation. Proceed na po tayo sa opening of eligibility and technical documents. Capilandia. SEC registration. Field Job Certificate of Registration valid until September 25, 2025. Mayor's Permit, Legazpi City, valid until December 31, 2025. Statement of all government and private completed contracts which are similar in nature to the contract review. DPWH City 2nd District Engineering Office. Procurement of office equipment for use in the operations of this office. DPWH City 2nd District Engineering Office with a contract amount of 1,170,000 pesos. With attached proof, notice of award, purchase order, inspection and acceptance report, signed, inspection and acceptance report, sales invoice, so complied po, work experience, statement of ongoing government and private contracts, whether similar or not similar in the nature and complexity to the contract to bid, and audited financial statements received July 30, 2024. Annual income tax return received July 30, 2024. NFCC with an NFCC of 5 billion 699,793,167 pesos and 55 cents. Sufficient? Sobrang. Tax clearance valid until February 11, 2026. Team certificate of registration, bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. Technical specifications proposal, complied, signed. Production delivery schedule, signed. Manpower requirements, signed. Warranty, certificate, signed. Certificates, brochures. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized. Authority of signatory, signed and notarized. Schedule of requirements, 30 calendar days, signed. Mr. Chair, since Capilandia Office Systems Corporation passed the eligibility and technical requirements, I move to declare po sila eligible and compliant. Please proceed to the application. Financial proposal. Capilandia. Price schedule for goods offered. Bid for. With amount 642,800 pesos only. Signed. Kathleen A. Agrita. Okay.
Mr. Chair, let's move to our next project. Contract ID 25FL0039, may we request the Tax Secretariat to please retrieve their bids from the bid box. The contract name is Organizational Outcome 1, Ensure Safe and Reliable National Road System, Network Development Program, Road Widening, Tertiary Roads, Junction Abuyog to Gubat to Ariman Road, Kilometer 596 plus 000 to Kilometer 596 plus 326, Kilometer 596 plus 351 to Kilometer 598 plus 507, Kilometer 600 plus 514 to Kilometer 600 plus 744, and Kilometer 601 plus 105 to Kilometer 601 plus 160. Location is Gubat, Sorsogon, with contract duration of 299 calendar days and an approved budget for the contract or ABC of 85,334,950 pesos only. Please retrieve the bids po from the bid box. For this contract, Mr. Chair, this back office received 2 bids manually and wala pong nag-submit through our electronic submission. Ito po ang kanilang bids, properly labeled, sealed and signed. Prior din po sa paggulog nila ng kanilang bids ay chinecheck na din po ito ng ating back secretariat. May we request the back secretariat to please open their bids po. And while opening their bids, let me read out those 2 bidders who submitted their bids manually. TR Construction Corporation from Legazpi City and KM88 Construction Incorporated from Legazpi City. Proceed na po tayo sa pag-open ng kanilang technical documents. And while opening their technical proposal po, may we request the Back Secretariat to simultaneously process their eligibility requirements through our Civil Works application. Okay na po ang checklist for INFRA. Our first bidder for 25FL0039 is KM88 Construction Incorporated. With securing declaration, signed and notarized, PCAB license, organizational chart for the contract, signed, list of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data, signed, supported by key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract, signed and notarized. List of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract, supported by certification of availability, signed with attached proof of ownership, list of minimum material testing equipment with proof of ownership, omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized, authority of signatory, integrity pledge, PR list, data sheet. Next bidder is TR Construction Corporation, PCAB license, with securing declaration, signed and notarized, list of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data, organizational chart for the contract, signed, key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract, signed and notarized. List of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract, signed with proof of ownership. List of minimum material testing equipment, signed with proof of ownership. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized. Authority of signatory, the data sheet. Mr. Chair, we have finished opening their technical proposal, and I have here with me the result of their eligibility requirements processed through our civil works application. And upon careful evaluation for Mr. Chair, it was found that both bidders passed their eligibility requirement. So I move to declare both bidders as eligible to participate in this bid.
The volunteers of back members present today and after reviewing our bids submitted for contract ID number 25FL0039, I hereby declare that all bidders have passed their eligibility and technical requirements. We will now proceed to the opening of their financial proposal.
Let's proceed with their financial proposal. First bidder, KM88 Construction Incorporated. Bid form, summary of bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of unit prices, and cash flow. Bid amount is 83,369,965 pesos and 81 centavos. 83,369,965 pesos and 81 centavos. No discount. Next is TR Construction Corporation. Bid form, summary of bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of unit prices, cash flow. Bid amount is 83,460,487 pesos and 44 centavos. 83,460,487 pesos and 44 centavos. No discount over. Mr. Chair, we have finished opening the bids scheduled for today.
Reminders, all submitted documents will undergo evaluation. We hope reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding or not award a contract on situations under Section 41 in the implementing rules and regulations of the Public Act 9184. For the compliance under Section 32 in the implementing rules and regulations of the Public Act 9184, members of the back, staff and personnel, Secretariat and PWG, as well as observers are prohibited from making or accepting any communication with any bidder regarding the evaluation of their bids until the issuance of a notice of award. However, the back through Secretariat may ask in writing the bidder for clarification of its bid. All responses to requests for clarification shall be made in writing. So may you report na tanong? Wala na. Since we have no more matters to discuss, this bid opening is now adjourned.